Welcome to this video on why your goals matter. Here is what we're going to cover. Goals give you direction. Clarity drives motivation. Aligning business and personal life. Measuring your progress. Avoiding drift and burnout. Warning: this is the most important video of the entire course. Watch the entire video, do not skip it. Pro tip: watch the video in 1.5 or 2 times speed. This can save you some time. Goals give you direction. Clear path. A defined goal turns chaos into a clear plan of action. So the clear path is the way to the goal. And if you have nowhere to reach, nowhere where you want to be, you do not know which path to take. So there are dozens of paths before you, but you can only decide for the correct path if you know where you want to be. So you need a goal. You need something to walk towards for every decision in your business life, basically, because every decision can lead to something else, and all of those things can be somewhat good, but you need to concentrate on your path. So you need your goal to have your clear path. This leads to better decisions. It's easier to say yes or no when you know what you're working toward. So when a client comes with something, an opportunity arrives, it might seem good, but does it help you to reach your goal? This should always be your filter. So it's a filtered focus. Goals help you filter out distractions and shiny objects. As I said, some things might look like they would be a great thing, or this is shiny, I like it, I want it, but does this help you? If the answer is no, then your answer to that thing or offer is no, because it doesn't help you to reach your goal. You are working towards your goals. It helps you with daily alignment. Knowing your direction makes your daily work more intentional, because in that as well, what should I do today? What best helps me to achieve my goal? So you have a direction and more intention in your daily work. This leads to purposeful action. You stop being busy and start being effective, because you filter out all of those actions that do not help you. As I said, there are many things you can do, multiple things, a lot of things, more things than one human being can ever do. And you know the feeling of wanting to do them all, and the lack of information of what should I do, what has the highest priority. Goals help you with this, because they help you filter out the stuff that does not help you on your path. Clarity drives motivation. Energy source. Clear goals give you a reason to keep pushing when things get hard. Why? Because you know what you're doing it for, not because I'm a freelancer, because I'm working, not the work in itself as a self reason. You have something you do it for, so you know why, and this can give you enormous amounts of energy. Mental fuel. Knowing your why helps you power through low energy days. So when your goal, you have your goal, it's something that should motivate you. And you have a low day, basically. Do not feel motivated. Just looking at your goals again can help you motivate and get up the mental fuel again. Progress feels good. Seeing movement toward your goal boosts momentum. Progress is always something that gets you from point A to point B. Point B in this case being your goal. Without a goal, you cannot have progress, because you're not working towards something. It's an endless work without an end. If you have an end, then you have a progress. You need an end in all of your planning. So you need a goal. Resilience builder. Clarity helps you bounce back faster from failure. Why? You learn from it. You know, oh right, this didn't help me to get to my goal. Then the next thing will. You're on a straight path towards your goal. This helps you build resilience. Inspiration loop. The clearer the target, the more inspired the process feels, because you're not drowning in tasks over tasks anymore. You have a purpose, you have a goal, you have a straight path before you, and this can inspire you because you now know what you're doing it for. Know where you want to go. This can really pump up your inspiration. Aligning business and personal life. Life integration. Your business should serve your lifestyle, not the other way around. So it's not like I want to earn 10K just because every guru talks about 10K. No, your goal could be anything. It should align with your life because you're not living to work, you're working to live. So your goals, your business goals should always complement your life goals. This is one. Oftentimes it's good to first define your life goals and then based on that define your business goals so that they align with your life goals. Custom success. Define what success looks like for you, not someone else. This is so important. Being successful is not defined from the outside, it's defined from the inside. You decide what success means for you. It can be just needing to work 10 hours a week and having a decent enough life. This is success if you feel happy with it. Success basically is just feeling happy with what you're doing. So it's not about a certain number. Numbers are different for everyone. In every country, situations are different. Do you have 5 children or none? You need another income. So don't believe the hype. Don't believe the 10K people. Your success is defined by you, by your goals. Work-life sync. Goals help prevent your business from taking over your life. So you have a goal that's aligned to your life, to your personal goals. If your personal goals, your business goals align with your personal goals. Through this, business never takes over too much because everything's defined. You know what you're doing it for. You know what you want to achieve, and you have planned out for this to not interfere too much with your personal life. So it helps you avoid burnout, basically. Freedom framework. Clear goals allow you to build towards the freedom you actually want. Again, you want. You need to define what you want. It's intrinsic. It's all, in this case, it's not about them, as in the client case, it's about you. Aligned effort. When goals match your values, work feels more meaningful. So for example, if your goal is I want to help NGOs with my work, this can be part of your goal because you feel for it. It's an emotional thing. It's okay to mix emotions in that. Personal goals. You need to feel good with what you're doing because when you feel good with what you're doing and not forcing yourself to do something, then you're better at it. And you reach your goals faster because you're better. Measuring your progress. Trackable wins. Goals give you a way to know if you're on the right path. So if you are on point A and you know you want to go to point B, there is a distance between them. So with every step you take, there's a measurement. If you have no goal, you can't measure the percentage of the way because you do not know the way. So this way, everything gets trackable for you. Adjust as needed. When things aren't working, clear goals make it easier to pivot. So one thing does not help you to reach your goal, then pivot to another thing. You can adjust because you know for what to adjust. You have a goal. You know what to adjust for to reach that goal when one thing does not work out. Data over drama. You can make decisions based on facts, not feelings. Why? Because again, you can track. So you can track your way from A to B, and so you can track what action, what project, what kind of thing you do gets you more in that direction. So if we're talking numbers, your goal is to reach like 5K a month. This one thing gives me 1K. It's 20% of the way. It's measurable with those data. So not feelings, everything's data based. But for that, you need this goal. Celebrate growth. Measuring progress helps you recognize how far you've come because you're measuring it. You have data. So you can feel way more achievements with the goal. Once you've defined a goal, all your actions will feel more meaningful and you can celebrate them more. Real feedback. Goals turn vague efforts into measurable results. You know how far you've come on your way. This is huge. This is just huge. Once you start this, you will feel great after the first few successes towards your goal, because now it all has a purpose. Avoiding drift and burnout. Stay grounded. Goals keep you from drifting aimlessly or taking random work. So again, this project that comes in, does it help me to reach the goal? If the answer is yes, take it. If the answer is no, say no. So you're avoiding drifting away from your goal and doing too much, basically, or the wrong things, which lead to burnout. Prevent overload. Without a target, it's easier to say yes to everything and burn out. So yes, project, money, yes, but it's not all about the money. It's about reaching your goal. So you have a filter and not get overloaded because you filter out and you avoid burnout. Motivation anchor. A strong goal helps you stay connected to why you started. It always helps you with your motivation. You know why you do things now. Boundaries matter. Goals give you permission to set limits and protect your energy. So to say no to clients, to say no to kinds of projects that don't align with your personal goals can be a moral thing. It's your decision. It's your goal. Long-term focus. Avoid chasing short-term wins that hurt long-term progress. So again, the one project that does not align with your goals but brings in a fast 2K. Do not take it, because on the long term, this will hurt you to get towards your goal. What have we talked about? Goals give you direction. Knowing clearly where you're headed makes decisions simpler. Clarity drives motivation. Clear goals keep you inspired and focused, even during setbacks. Aligning business and personal life. Your freelance goals should reflect the life you want to create. Measuring your progress. Clear goals help you evaluate success and adjust effectively. Avoiding drift and burnout. Without clear goals, freelancing becomes overwhelming and unsustainable. So let's go to work, start with that task, share it with everyone, and I see you in the next lesson. If you've made it this far, it shows that you're really interested into the 3D freelance business topic. So best join our community and of course, subscribe for more content like this.